Hello, hi, blissful morning from my side. How are you doing? How is it going? Howdy. Well, today I'm gonna talk about a sport, a kind of sport. But wait a second. Set the continue. Marca. There are several questions that I got from Google. Who was the greatest boxer in history? It's an interesting questions, and the answer is Muhammad Ali. But wait a second, I'm looking with who is better ranking the worlds. You know, I tried to get into a website from sports.batmgm.com ranking the world's top 10 boxers BetMGM. But let's talk about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali tops this list of the top 10 boxers. After a successful amateur career with multiple trophies, national titles, and an Olympic gold medal, Ali transitioned smoothly to the professional setting in 1960. After a 19-fight unbeaten streak, he earned his title shot and beat Sonny Liston in February 1964, ranking the world's top 10 boxer BetMGM. When I'm trying to go to the website, there's something wrong. Yes, the connection is a private. That's okay. Ring magazine. And also when I'm going to a Marca website, there's a marca.com, there's something wrong. I don't know why. Maybe there are plenty of reasons that can be discussed, can be delivered. Okay, to be the best. Now I'm going to ringtv.com. It's maybe a very good website. News to be the best. The top 100 boxers in the history of the ring rankings. 10 till 1. To provide the basic experiences, we use technologies like cookies to store and or access device information. Consenting to these technologies will allow us to process data such as browsing behavior or unique ideas on this site. Not consenting or withdrawing consent may adversely affect certain features and functions. How interesting. But I'm not gonna accepting it. A second. What the heck? Alright. Oh my god. We're here. The final 10 of Cliff Roll's unique evaluation of the ring's 1907-year-old divisional ratings and the 100 fighters who faced the best of their respective weight classes and eras during their time in the Bible of Boxing's rankings. And the final part of this series, originally published in the February 2022 issue of The Ring, makes its ringtv.com debut on the 100th birthday of the venerable boxing magazine. Just as the men who rank from 20 to 11 were beyond mere Hall of Famers, each individual in the top 10 is a bona fide all-time great. The man the world knows as the greatest and the sweet scientist that the greatest and most boxing historians call the God. God are among the near mythical legends and modern icons in this group. To be the best, you have to beat the best. These are the best of the best. Number 10. Archie Moore. Career record 186, 23, 10. 1 no contest, 132 KOs, 7 Kobe. First ring ranking. The 5th middleweight, July 1940. Last ring ranking, 9 heavyweight, May 1963. Record versus ring rated opponents, 39, 19-7, 18 KO, 7 Kobe. Kobe. K-O by, or what is it? Overall score rank, 22. Peak score rank. 17. Win total rank. 4. Ring Magazine Championships, light heavyweight, 1952 until 62. So this is the boxer picture about Archie Moore. Archie Moore, can you see? He's taller. He's very tall. I see. All right. And next, one of boxing, Archie Moore was a ring-rated fighter from middleweight to heavyweight during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Photo by the Ring Magazine, or slice getting images. One of boxing's great ageless wonders, the Old Mongoose, tackled contenders from middleweight to heavyweight for 17 years before finally getting a crack at a world title. Moore made the most of his opportunity and would be recognized by the ring as champion for the next decade. Moore moved in and out of the middleweight top 10 from 1940 to 1944, reaching the number 1 contender spot at middleweight just once in the March 1943 issue. He would enter the top 10 of his signature weight class in the March 1945 issue and have several stints as the top contender in all but one issue from August 1945, July 1946, June, August 1949 issues, and then for all but 2 issues from April 1950 to his victory over Maxim for the title as recognized in the February 1953 issue. Moore would also have a lengthy stint as the number 1 contender at heavyweight from the July 1955 January 1957 issues, though boxing's highest honor eluded him. Moore's record entering this challenge of Maxim was 133, 19-8. 27 of those wins came against ranked oppositions after Moore entered the rankings for the first time. That's really earning a shot at the champ. Moore faced, actually, I'm curious, is that the correct pronunciation when I say it Moore or Moore? Moore faced, I think it's Moore, right? Moore faced everyone in the famed murderer's row of the 1930s and 40s, and while he didn't pass them all, Moore's remarkable durability allowed him to long outlast the field. He posted 5 wins over the ring's number 1 ranked contender at light heavyweight for defense of the crown, 5 more over number 2 contenders, and bested number 1 ranked heavyweight Nino Valdez to set up an ill-fated shot at Rocky Marciano. The stretch to Marciano was one of the Moore's most impressive. In 3 straight fights, Moore knocked out longtime rival and leading contender Ron Johnson, jumped up to decision Valdez at heavyweight and then returned to light heavyweight to knock out reigning middleweight champion Bobo Olson, missing quality. Before he entered the rankings for the first time, Moore split fights with Johnny Bandit Romero in 1938. Romero was ranked intermittently at light heavyweight from 1937 till 38 and for most of 1943. Wait a second. Missing quality before he entered the rankings for the first time. Moore split fights with Johnny Bandit Romero in 1938. Romero was ranked intermittently at light heavyweight from 1937 till 38 and for most of 1943. Moore suffered defeats to Teddy Yaros and Shorty Hogue as well before breaking through at middleweight with a win over Ron Richards. Moore's first win over Jack Chase came when Chase was unranked, though Chase's name comes up often from there. As an interesting footnote, a fight that has gained fame over time came at a time when Moore was unranked. His defeat at the hands of Charlie Burley. Moore had slipped from the middleweight top 10 after a knockout loss to Eddie Booker. Scoring result. The scoring result: Ron Richards TKO 10, 6, 160. Attilio Sabatino TKO 5, 5, 160 and 06 or 40. Ron Richards win 12, 6, 160, 8, 08 or 40. Sorty Hugo lose 10 UR 160, 03 41. Eddie Booker the 10 UR and 160 for 04 or 41. Eddie Booker draw 12, 5th 160, 1 slice 43. Jack Case UD, I don't know UD, 15, 9 160, 6 slice 43. Jack Chase lose 15, 6 160, 9 slice 43. Aaron Weather lose 10 UR 160, 10 43. Jack Case MD 10, 3. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be bored if I read all of these notes. As you see, you can see this one. So many written and writing the notes from Archie Moore. So I'm gonna talk about Manny Pacquiao, right? This is the ninth rank of a best boxer in the world. Manny Pacquiao. Career record 62-82, 39 KOs, 3 KOBI. First ring ranking: the first flyweight April 1999. Last ring ranking: the fifth welterweight December 2021. Record versus ring rated opponents: 23, 7, 2, 11 KOs, 2 KO by. Overall score rank 6, pick score rank 9, win total rank 23. Ring Magazine Championships: featherweight 2003 until 2004, junior lightweight 2008, junior welterweight 2009 until 2010. This is Manny Pacquiao. I already known about this guy. He's from Philippines, right? If I'm not mistaken, he's from Philippines or Thailand. Thailand, right? Philippines. Okay. Manny Pacquiao was rings 2006, 2008, and 2009 Fighter of the Year. Photo the Ring Archive. Philippines. He's from Philippines. The Filipino icon cracked Ring Magazine top 10s in 4 different decades from the 1990s to the 2020s, with wins over reigning champions or opponents ranked in the top 2 of every weight class he competed in, from flyweight to welterweight. Pacquiao entered the rankings, winning his first major title at age 19 with a come-from-behind knockout of Katchai Sasakul. While Pacquiao was widely unknown when he received his second title shot against Lehlo Ledwaba, a junior featherweight, it's easy to overlook that he was a fixture in the ranked junior featherweight top 10 for almost 2 years prior to the fight. He would never be unknown by anyone again. Along with Ring Magazine titles at featherweight, junior lightweight, and junior welterweight, Pacquiao also achieved number 1 contender rankings at junior featherweight and welterweight, along with a number 1 ranking at flyweight in the era when the ring didn't recognize singular champions. Pacquiao couldn't solve the riddle of Mayweather in the richest fight of all time, but several multi-fight rivalries magnified the greatness of Pacquiao. He topped Tim Bradley in 2 of their 3 fights. In 9 fights against the Mexican trio of Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, and Juan Manuel Marquez, Pacquiao was an impressive 6-1 and rebounded from a devastating knockout loss to Marquez in the last of those fights to add 7 more wins over ranked opponents before what appears to be his farewell lose to Yordenis Ugas. Missing quality. Pacquiao is one of the most decorated fighters in history and the highest finishing shot power in this study, combining sectioning body and lineal and all-ring championships. Pacquiao is the only fighter with title claims in 8 weight classes. Antonio Margarito was not ranked by the ring in the top 10 and junior middleweight when Pacquiao defeated him at a catchweight for a belt in the class, but had been a fixture in the welterweight top 10 for nearly a decade. Had the ring maintained its title policy through the 1990s, Pacquiao would likely have a 4th ring title at flyweight for his win over Sasakul. Sasakul was the man who beat the man, dating back to Miguel Canto. Scoring result. I'm not gonna read this one because it's long notes, long written. I'm not gonna read that. Let's see another boxer. Number 8 rank, it's Ezard Charles. Career record. Now I'm gonna talk the 8th rank, Ezard Charles. Career record 95-25 152 KO 7 KO by. First ring ranking 2 middleweight March 1942. Last ring ranking 10 heavyweight April 1956. Record versus ring rated opponents 36-16-1 19 KOs 5 KO by. Overall score rank 24. Pick score rank 8. Win total rank 6. Ring Magazine Championship Heavyweight 1950-51. Louis Charles Pictures The Ring 25 cents. Let's take a look at his picture. This is him. Alright. An illustrated portrait of Ezard Charles. So actually we don't have any picture of him. As a photo, using camera, because it's about December 1950 issue of The Ring. Charles was Ring's 1949 and 1950 Fighter of the Year. The Cincinnati Cobra competed with the elite from middleweight to heavyweight for the better part of a decade without a title shot. Charles had some big wins and losses in the first 3 years of his career, reaching the Ring's number 1 contender spot at middleweight in the October until December 1942 issues before assuming the number 2 contender spot at light heavyweight in the January 1943 issue. Charles lost most of 3 years' activity between 1943 until 45 to service in World War II and left for the war with a professional mark of 34-1. When he resumed his career in 1946, he engaged in one of history's greatest runs from February 1946 to losing the heavyweight title to Jersey Joe Walcott in July 1951. Charles went 39-1 overall with a 21 mark against opponents ranked at light heavyweight and heavyweight. The lone loss in that stretch, a debated decision versus Elmer Ray, was avenged by knockout. He also avenged pre-war losses to Jimmy Bivens and Lloyd Marshall multiple. Charles was the Ring's leading light heavyweight contender for all but 2 issues from August 1946 to October 1948 without ever receiving a title shot. He entered the heavyweight ratings at number 2 and ultimately held the number 1 contender spot from the April 1949 issue until earning recognition from the Ring as a heavyweight champion in the December 1950 issue following a win over an unranked and recently unretired Joe Louis. Charles had won the NBS recognition as champion in June 1949 following his first win over Walcott. Missing quality. Charles is lauded by many, including biographer William Detlef, while writing for The Ring, as the greatest light heavyweight of all time. That championship is sorely missing from his resume. The Ring recognized only four men as light heavyweight champion from August 1941 to March 1962: Gus Lesnevic, Freddie Mills, Joe Maxim, and more. Charles never faced Mills, but against the other three his record was 9-0. The first two wins against Maxim came in 1942 when Maxim was unranked and often competing at heavyweight. Lewis might have been unranked when Charles defeated him, but Lewis would immediately return to the top 10 after the loss and added two more top 10 wins before his career was complete. Charles also posted an early career win over Teddy Yarouz just 1 month after Yarouz excited the Ring rankings for the last time. Scoring results is Anto Christoforidis KO 3-2 plus 175. Alright, it's already 21 minutes, but I'm gonna talk about the best of the best. Muhammad Ali is the best boxer in the world. Tony Gonzalez, second, I don't know him. Yes, Muhammad Ali and also Mike Tyson. But I'm gonna talk about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali career record 56-5, 37 KOs, 1 KO by. First ring ranking 9 heavyweight March 1962. Last ring ranking the 5th heavyweight November 1980. Record versus ring rated opponents 32-4, 20 KOs, 1 KO by. Overall score rank 3, PEC score rank 3, win total rank 8. Ring Magazine Championships heavyweight 1964 until 70, 74, 78, 78. I will bring peace to world. Muhammad Ali graces the cover of the December 1962 issue of The Ring. Ali was Ring's 1963 as a Cassius Clay, 1966 retroactively, 1972 with Carlos Monzon, 1974, 1975, and 1978 Fighter of the Year. He was in Rings 1963, 1964, 1961, 1960, 71, 1974, 1975, and 1978 Fights of the Year. The self-proclaimed greatest is the most documented boxer in history for good reason. A 1960 Olympic gold medalist at light heavyweight and the only fighter to capture the ring and lineal heavyweight title 3 times, Ali entered the rating less than 2 years into his career and defeated 4 top 10 contenders to earn his shot at Sonny Liston. 8 of the 9 title defenses in Ali's first reign, including a rematch knockout of Liston, stoppage of former 2-time champion Floyd Patterson, and reunification win against WBA titleist Ernie Terrell were again ring-ranked contenders. Remarkably, after more than 3 years of political exclusion from the game, Ali skipped turn-ups and defeated 2 prominent contenders to set up his first of 3 fights with Joe Frazier. After the loss to Frazier, Ali would fight 14 times, going 8-1 in that run against ranked opposition 7 heavyweight and light heavyweight champion Bob Foster before upsetting George Foreman to regain the title. Ali would defend the title successfully 10 times in his second reign, with 7 wins against the Ring's top 10. Ali's last win would come in avenging a stunning upset loss to Leon Spinks, retiring as champion before an ill-fated comeback. Across his years in the Ring rankings, Ali would face all 6 of the other men the Ring recognized as heavyweight champion during those years, defeating 5, along with 5 number 1 contenders. Missing quality. Ali's losses between 1967 and 1970 will always leave room to wonder if she might have been able to surpass Louis' deficient record of 25 consecutive title defenses. Conversely, some scoring luck in Ali's second reign against Jimmy Young and Ken Norton contributed to his placement here. Of note, the parameters of the study exclude Ali's final lose to a rated Trevor Berbick. With a Berbick, Ali can be said to have faced ranked opponents in 37 of 61 fights, a staggering 61% of his total professional starts. Scoring result. It's already 25 minutes, but I'm gonna make it 30 minutes, so let's see who is the second. Joe Louis. Could be number one Mike Tyson, right? Sugar Ray Robinson. Wow. So the best boxer in the world is Sugar Ray Robinson. Career record 174, 19-6, 2 no contest, 109 KOs, 1 KO by. First ring ranking 7 lightweight May 1941. Last ring ranking 8 middleweight July 1962. Record versus ring rated opponents 41, 10, 3, 17 KOs, 1 KO by. Overall score rank 1. Peak score rank 1. Win total rank 2. Ring Magazine Championship welterweight 1946 until 51. Middleweight 1951, 51, 52, 55, 57, 57, 58 until 60. The ring, Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson graces the cover of the December 1949 cover of The Ring. Robinson was Ring's 1942 and 1951 Fighter of the Year. His back-to-back middleweight title was with Carmen Basilio, won Ring's 1957 and 1958 Fight of the Year award. Often regarded as the greatest fighter of all time, Robinson's results highlight just how dominant he was in his prime. Robinson turned professional in October 1940 and rose to number one contender at lightweight in the October 1941 issue, following a win over future champion Sammy Angot. 2 issues later, Robinson's defeat of former welterweight champion Peter Sizevich resulted in Robinson being ranked the number one contender to champion Freddie Red Crane. Robinson would stay ranked number one in all but one issue from cover dates January 1942 to March 1944. Robinson excited the ratings during his period of service during World War II, returned to the ratings ranked second in the January 1945 issue, and then resumed as leading contender until defeating Tommy Bell for the vacant crown. Robinson was recognized as the welterweight champion until the March 1951 issue while also holding the number one contender spot at the middleweight from the November 1949 issue until he won his first of 5 middleweight crowns in the storied St. Valentine's Day Massacre versus Jack LaMotta. At the time of his first retirement in 1952, Robinson's career record stood at 132-3-2 with no losses versus welterweights, unbeaten streaks of 40 and then 90 contests, and a record against champions and ranked opposition from lightweight to light heavyweight of 35-3-2. Across the years, he was part of the ring rankings. Robinson would post 14 wins over reigning champions or men ranked as the number one contender in their division. Robinson is one of only 3 fighters in the study identified with 40 or more victories over ranked champions or ranked contenders. Returning to the ring in 1955, Robinson was never quite as consistent again, but still added critical victories against Kenneth Fulmer and Carmen Basilio to further gamon his legend. Missing quality. The welterweight top 10 of the early 1940s was due to crack. How though? When Robinson headed 40-0 future welterweight champion Marty Servo his first loss in September 1941. Servo had yet to crack Ring's top 10. George Costner was not ranked in the Ring top 10 when Robinson first beat him. Neither was Artie Levine or Carl Bobo, also the first two times the future middleweight champ lost to Robinson, but all three would become features of the ratings. A 1963 win over ranked welterweight Rob Dupas was outside the study scope. Scoring result: Samuel got UD 10-1 135. I'm gonna get a headache if I read all of this one. The notes. I'm not gonna read this all of the writing. It's already 30 minutes, and I'm starting to get a headache because I talk about 30 minutes. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching this. I don't believe that there is one person would like to watch this because it's boring, right? Just reading, but I love it. I like it. So just keep it up with good work. Stay classy. Bye.